everyone, it's Nick. Welcome back. We are now covering March 2022, your monthly read. I hope you guys are doing well, or at least better than yesterday. I know there's a lot of chaos and madness going on in the world right now, but I hope this will be a peaceful, loving, warm place you can come to and hopefully feel a little bit more at home, more relaxed, and try to focus on the positives right now and all the good things we have around us. So I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you once again for your love and support. I appreciate it so much. So please listen for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. One may make better sense to you than others, or maybe all in combination may give you a better understanding, a better perspective. So listen to whichever you want, or all of them if you'd like to. But I think in combination, sometimes it helps give you a better picture, okay? So I'll be running down every zodiac sign like usual. You already know the drill. I'm starting with Pisces since we are in Pisces season, my season, and then ending off with Aquarius, but all the timestamps are always listed below. So just click through to whichever you feel drawn to. And I'll be first going through the collective astrology, what's going on in the sky for the first half of March, and then we'll go straight to your reading. And then I'll cover the second half of March in the March mid-monthly reading. I hope you guys are enjoying the weeklies, the monthlies, and the mid-monthlies. And yeah, all right, so let's just get right into it. So for March of 2022, the first half, on the 2nd, the first couple alignments will be kind of like a maybe repeat because I already talked about in the weekly readings if you already watched those, but never hurts to get a reminder. So on the 2nd, we have a new moon in Pisces at 12 degrees. So this is bringing a whole new wave of feelings, a new way of dealing with our emotions, especially those concerning our dreams, our creativity, imaginations, fantasies, and those with mutable signs will probably feel this the most. Of course, Pisces, Geminis, Sagittarius, and Virgos, and especially if you have it in near degrees to 12, like 10 to 14 degrees. Okay, so it could be an emotional day, but also a new space, like you are a new bathtub that's getting filled in, or a new pool that's getting filled in, so you decide how you want to feel. Okay, and then on the 3rd, we have Mars and Venus conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn. Anything involving Pluto is intense, and Capricorn is also intense. So both in combination is a high tension in the air. So this may be a very intense day. What we love and how we choose to go about these things, how passionate we are about the people, places, things we love, could be dramatically changing. Things are being created and being destroyed at this time. So this can be both positive or negative, depending on how you see it. But there's a big change, a big shift happening with what we love and how we choose to love, or how we choose to go about these things. Okay, and then on the 5th, we have the Sun in Pisces conjuncting Jupiter in Pisces. So wow, literally our dreams are coming to life. There is an expansion and growth of our feelings, of our emotions, and what we want or what we need. And I feel like at this time, your actions and what you do, what you present to the world is very, very important, because this is going to be expanding. Jupiter wants us to have faith, have belief, and believe in our dreams. So if we act on our dreams and we believe we can do it, this can very much become your reality. But you want to make sure you're not having nightmares. You're not focusing on those bad things. You're focusing on the positive things, which can be hard. But this is a day or the time when everything that we're doing is growing, is expanding, and Jupiter wants us to really tune into our heart space and feel what it is we want. Okay, and then on the 6th, we have Venus and Mars moving into Aquarius. So it's been in Capricorn, so we're shifting from the physical realm to the mental realm, looking more for mental stimulation, uniqueness, individuality, associating ourselves with others, thinking of the whole collective, everybody as a whole, not just me. Okay, and that's what we're going to feel probably most drawn towards, or be receptive towards. And then on the 10th, we have Mercury entering Pisces, which is actually my natural placement. Mercury doesn't like to be in Pisces. It's a little bit of a struggle, but with practice comes progress, right? So with this placement, our thoughts and our emotions, we may have a little bit of a hard time putting our thoughts and our feelings into words and communicating it, or making it sound clear and make sense. So as a collective, people may struggle a little bit, but just be patient, listen to your intuition, follow your heart, but it may be a little bit harder than at other times to kind of like put our thoughts and emotions into words. Okay, and then on the same day, we have Vesta, the asteroid, moving into Aquarius, which is also my natural placement. So this is like bringing a time to really focus or organize and value our mind, our uniqueness, our freedom, our individuality, and protect these things. So we're gonna be more protective of like who we are, of our freedom, of our liberty, of our freedom of speech, and doing what we want, saying what we want. Okay, and then on the 18th, oh my gosh, we have a full moon in Virgo. Full moon Virgo at 27 degrees. So the mutable signs, of course, will be feeling this the most. Virgos, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, especially those with later degrees like 25, 29, 30. And the 18th is actually my birthday. So I'm like, oh, great, full moon on my birthday. Woo! No problem. So yeah, with full moon in Virgo, there could be high anxiety, or people are really in their head, looking at every little detail, overthinking, overanalyzing, trying to practicalize everything. So it could be a day where you need to just relax a little bit, not be so critical of yourself or be so hard on yourself. Okay, so we'll run down the rest and go kind of into more detail in the weeklies, and then when I come out with your March monthly, okay? Or March mid-monthly, I mean, the second half of March, okay? All right, guys, so let's start with Pisces. All right, hi, my Pisces, my beautiful fishies, my fellow mermaids, mermans. It's our season. The spotlight is on us. Woo woo. Let me know in the comment when your birthday is, or if your birthday already passed and it was in March, happy birthday. Okay, I love both my February and March babies. Mine is on the 18th. Woot woot. All right, so Pisces, what's going on with you guys for March of 2022? All right, so your first positive affirmation for this time is I am awesome. I am awesome. Yes, you are. And sometimes we forget this. We forget, right? We need little reminders. So here I am, your fellow Pisces, to remind you that you're freaking awesome. You are. So practice saying this out loud 3 times. It may sound silly. You're like, I'm not that awesome. Yes, you are. Practice saying it out loud and really believe it when you say it. Like, mean it. Okay, I'm awesome. I'm the ish. I'm amazing. Say it with like, you mean it. Just like you would say tell it your best friend or someone you care about, like, oh my God, you're so awesome. Say that to yourself, okay? And then your second affirmation is I am successful in all that I do. I am successful in all that I do, and there's nothing that I can't do. Anything I put my mind and heart into, I can do it. I can achieve it. So practice saying that. I'm successful in all that I do. Whatever I want is attainable. Anything that I want is possible. Nothing is off the table for me. Better believe it, okay? All right, and then your message from the universe is journey, or is about your journey that you are on right now or you're about to take. So be grateful for how far you have come. You may not be where you want to be, but you are not where you used to be. You are on the right path. I love this message. Be grateful for how far you have come. You may not be where you want to be right now, but you're not where you used to be. You are on the right path. So it's always a great reminder to just like not be so hard on yourselves, because sometimes if you look back like a year, 2 years, 5 years, maybe you're like, wow, I actually have grown. I actually have progressed a lot. But if you compare to last week, maybe it doesn't seem like nothing's changed, but it's good to have perspective and maybe keep a journal, just reflect like, man, I really have done a lot. Like, I've just been so hard on myself. And it's good to celebrate the small little victories, the small wins, the progress, the progression we make, whether it's like big progress or little progress. It doesn't matter. It's just small little steps forward. So you're on a journey, you're on your right path. And even if you feel like you're not on the right path, this not right path is leading you to your path where you need to be. Okay? All right. And then your animal spirit message is coming from the moth, symbolizing truth and illumination. And the moth is here to remind you that the truth will come out. Everything will come to light. The truth will come out. Everything will come to light. Anything that maybe you've been confused about or you've been needing clarity about, whether it's for you or someone else, is going to come to light. You'll discover it. It'll come to your path. You'll come across the answers that you're looking for. Okay, whether it's through a person, a song, a TV show, or a video, some way, somehow, the truth is going to come to light. Okay, and then as your crystal, you guys got honey calcite. Honey calcite, and it's associated with the solar plexus chakra. It increases feelings of self-worth, confidence, courage, and helps one overcome all your obstacles of life. It helps detoxify and heal the kidneys, bladder, bowel, and even the energy of your home. And it also increases your physical, mental, and spiritual energetic growth. And an affirmation associated with honey calcite is, I love and accept myself for who I am. I love that. I love and accept myself for who I am. So that's another great affirmation you can tell yourself and practice, and maybe a crystal you can check out and look into. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to actually get it, but maybe just looking it up, printing out a picture, seeing if it resonates with you or helps you in some way. Okay, all right, so my beautiful Pisces, what is going on with you? What's going on with us, I guess? So, wow, I feel like this is a beautiful time, a beautiful month, regardless of where you're at. If your life is a mess or things are falling apart or you're neutral, nothing special is going on, this is an important month for you. This is your solar return. I feel like this month, this birthday season for you is a lot different than all the other birthday seasons you've had. You have Jupiter on your side. It just feels like there's more harmony, more like the universe, the world is kind of catering to you or conspiring with you. You're able to make a little bit more mistakes than usual without any big repercussions or punishments like in the past. So some of you could have traveling that's coming up for you. Maybe you're going to be traveling this month, or you're planning for future travel this month, or someone is traveling to come see you. But I feel like you're traveling. Even if you're not physically traveling somewhere, this could be like mentally, emotionally, you're just like traveling. You're going to another place. You're changing your view, your perception of you and your place in the world, or everything going on around you. It's like your world is expanding. Your world is becoming limitless, and there's like no end, there's no limit to your possibilities. Okay, it's like the world is becoming bigger, or you're seeing things, you're noticing more things than usual. Okay, so I feel like there could be a lot of connections going on globally, or maybe you're making new friends or connecting with people from other places, other states, other countries. Maybe you're on social media a lot, or there's going to be a lot of engagement going on in your social media platforms, emailing, calling, texting, stuff like that. And I just feel like emotionally you're going to be in a better place where you're feeling more satisfied, you're feeling more happy, more content with yourself, and feeling full of love. You may really feel the love this month, whether it's through people around you, your friends, family, or you just are really learning to love yourself and appreciate yourself a lot more at this time. It feels like there's a lot of satisfaction, or a lot of things that you're making peace with, that you're like, you know what, I really am lucky. I really am blessed. I may not have everything I want, but I have everything I need right now. And I know I'm working towards my dreams and my goals, and I'm getting there every single day. I feel like things are coming to full circle. Things are coming to fruition. There's fruition. It's like getting completed. You're ending this like big cycle in your life and starting a new one. So I feel like you could be feeling full of love. Maybe some of you are in relationships, or you're going to be getting into relationships, or you're just feeling more in love with yourself than ever before, like practicing self-love. And I also see traveling that could be going on for you, or you may be planning to make future travels around this time. And it could be towards like the end of March, possibly. Okay, so I feel really, really great energy for you guys. Really positive vibes. Just make sure that you're in a good emotional place right now, because how you feel is what's going to manifest around you. So you want to really make sure that you're in a good place emotionally, whether you can just listen to a song, it's like, okay, it gets my mood back up, or you watch your favorite movie or TV show, or you go out to your favorite park, or do something that makes you feel good, because your emotional vibration is what's going to dictate your reality at this time. Okay? All right, so as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, is I just wasn't ready for you. I just wasn't ready for you. So this is probably coming from someone that disappointed you in the past. Maybe you wanted a relationship, maybe they didn't give you the commitment, or they didn't pull through all the way, or they didn't meet your expectations. But this person now is thinking this or feeling, or maybe they may express it to you that, you know what, like it just me, I wasn't prepared for you, or I just wasn't ready, I wasn't in a good place in my life, or I didn't know how to communicate, or I was being immature. Whatever the case is, this person is recognizing that they just weren't in the right place in their life, or they weren't ready for you. Maybe your love was just too overwhelming for them and they couldn't handle it. So this could be someone from your past, or someone that it didn't work out with in the past, and they're feeling this way, like, man, I just wasn't ready for Pisces at that time, and maybe now I am, or maybe now I'm a different person, but back then I know I couldn't be that right guy or that right girl for Pisces. Okay, and then as your angel advice, it's about joy. And we have here a beautiful angel riding on a dolphin. So what does it say? Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible level. So your angels, your guides, the universe right now, they just want you to be happy. Like literally, just be happy. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you smile. And always remember that you are happy because you choose to be happy. No person, place, or thing can change that. If you are happy within yourself, whatever could be going on, doesn't matter, it won't phase you. But right now, your angels, your guides, and the universe, they want you to be happy. They want you to be joyful and enjoy life. So this is your season. It's your birthday season. Happy birthday. Enjoy it to the max and live every day like it's your last day without doing anything crazy, I guess. But what's crazy, right? It's subjective. So Pisces, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for your weekly readings, and then the monthlies and mid-monthly reading coming up. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I appreciate you guys and all the love you always show me. It's amazing. It's crazy. And I appreciate each and every single one of you so much. So thank you. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy this, when your birthday is, and I wish you happy birthday. All right. Take care, guys. All right. So now moving on to Aries. Hi, Aries. How are you guys? We're getting ready for your season soon. At the end of the month, it'll be your season. My mom is an Aries. My dad is an Aries. There's a lot of Aries around me, actually. So happy almost birthday to you guys. All right, so your first affirmation is I am calm. I am calm. So this is a great one to practice 3 times if you can in the morning and at night before you go to bed, especially maybe if people are testing your patience. Maybe you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna explode on this person. I'm gonna choke them, like cut their head off. Be like, no, I need to be calm. I need to be calm. This is Pisces season. It's not my season yet. Let me calm down. Let me not get myself in trouble or go to prison. But just tell yourself, I'm calm, especially in those moments when you're just like, I'm going to explode. Like, I'm going to curse this person out or whatever. Trust me, I know, because I have a lot of Aries people around me. And I'm always like, it's okay. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. So practice saying I'm calm, especially at times when you're not feeling calm, okay? And then your second affirmation is I attract abundance and prosperity effortlessly. I attract abundance and prosperity effortlessly, just like at the snap of your fingers. I think about it, I feel it, and it's right in front of me. So practice saying that and close your eyes and visualize you attracting prosperity, abundance, whatever this means to you, whatever it makes you feel abundant. Maybe it's abundance in love, abundance in peace, abundance in money, abundance in opportunities, whatever this it means to you. Practice saying it out loud and visualize and feel what it would feel like to have it, okay? All right, and then your message from the universe is about detours. There is an unexpected change in direction. Don't worry about where you will end up. You are being guided and protected, okay? You are being guided and protected. Don't worry about detours that may come up, just like if you're driving on the road or on the highway or freeway. It's like, that exit's closed off. I gotta go another way. It's always for a reason. Maybe you're being protected from something that could have gone wrong, or, there was a crazy driver on that street, so you had to go the long way, but your angels are protecting you from something that was not meant to happen. So trust that you're being guided and protected, even if detours come up and they may be, inconvenient or whatever. Just like, you know what, it's okay. Maybe the universe is protecting me from something or someone, okay? And then as your animal spirit message, it's coming from the snake, symbolizing healing and life changes. The snake is here to remind you that it's time to heal from your past. You are transforming. It's time to heal from your past and shed off old skin, just like the snakes do, right? It's like, kind of nasty, but it has to be done. And you're transforming. Things are changing. Again, we're getting close to your birthday season, your solo return. So it's like your new year, technically. And For me personally, Aries season, this beginning of spring, is the new year astrologically. It always feels different. It feels like a fresh breath of new air. You know, January never really feels like New Year. For me personally, Aries season is the beginning of the new year. So you guys are the time, the beautiful flowers and everything's blooming, all the beautifulness around us. You represent that. All right, and then as your crystal, you guys got red jasper, and it's symbolized, or it's associated with the root chakra down here. It helps your emotional equilibrium and spiritual grounding. It increases your energy, stamina, and strength, helps smooth upset feelings and calm your emotions. Ooh, okay, so maybe that's what you guys really needing, because it's coming up a lot. Calming your emotions. Maybe there's a lot of emotions or people, places, things getting under your skin. Helps increase life force, your prana, while stabilizing your aura as it creates a better energy flow within your energetic field. And an affirmation associated with red jasper is, I'm grounded and present within each and every moment. I'm grounded and present within each and every moment. Beautiful. So red jasper could be a crystal you guys can check out. Maybe you'll resonate with it. Maybe it'll help you. You don't always have to buy it, but maybe just looking it up, checking it out. Maybe you can get a bracelet or something. Could help you out. Okay. All right. So my beautiful Aries, what is going on with you guys for March 2022? Okay, Aries. So it feels like there's a lot of emotions, a lot of things moving forward that you're passionate about. There's a lot of feelings here. There could be someone in your life. Either you could have Cancer somewhere in your chart, or maybe there's a Cancer, someone rising Venus, or another fire sign in your life, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a mixed match of both that is coming in. And I feel like it's both exciting, but also maybe kind of scary a little bit. There's a lot of, it's like anything with a lot of emotions, high energy can be kind of like a roller coaster where it's like fun, but it's also like kind of scary. I see here movement. So there's a lot of movement forward. So either your how you feel or how you're expressing yourself is like moving forward, or you're feeling more confident in what you're feeling. I see cars and transportation. So maybe you are driving a lot, or you're going to be changing your vehicle or something with your vehicle or your car transportation. Maybe you're buying or renting a new vehicle or something like that. But I feel like fast moving forward, and you feeling more confident in yourself, stepping into a more leadership role or a leader position possibly. I see you could be feeling more comfortable or trying to get more comfortable with your feelings and manage your emotions a little bit more, so you don't let certain little things get under your skin or trigger you, or like, you know what? No, I'm in control. I gotta be in control of my emotions. I feel like you could be going home, or maybe you are visiting or going to be talking with family members or like a mother figure in your life possibly. And this kind of helps you keep grounded, or helps you remember who you are, where you come from, and you know what really matters in your life. Okay. But I feel here a balancing of emotions and high emotions coming up for you guys. Okay. But overall, I feel really good energy. And I think you're in a position now where you know how to control your emotions, or how to better manage them. It's just about like doing it and not getting lost in the moment and letting someone or something trigger you to make you act out and out of place, or make you act out of character is what I mean. Okay, and if there is someone in your life, or you're dating someone, or you're in a relationship, this person is very passionate about you. This person is like, they're very drawn to you. I feel like they make you feel very comfortable, or almost like they're obsessed with you, but in a good way. Okay, so I feel passion and emotions here. Okay, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you is, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So this is someone maybe you're dealing with right now, or you were in the past, but this is something they're thinking or feeling, or maybe may want to say to you. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Maybe you make them nervous, or maybe they're scared. Maybe they're like, I don't know, like what if Aries gets mad, or what if I say the wrong thing? So I feel like you make them nervous, and that's why they like either stumble their words. Maybe they're shy. Maybe they're literally shy, or have a crush on you, but don't know like how to come out and say it. Because they're afraid they're going to say the wrong thing, or look stupid, or look dumb. But this person's having trouble communicating their thoughts, communicating their feelings at this time. So it may be kind of hard to read them, or there's so much that they want to say or so much they want to express that they're like, oh, like, I don't know, they get stuck in their words. Okay. All right, and then as your angel advice, it's shower of abundance. Shower of abundance. Beautiful. So to heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. Wow, so you're getting a shower of abundance. I feel like this is just confirmation from your angels or guides of the universe that abundance is coming your way. Maybe an increase in your income, or at least more financial security where you're not stressing as much. Maybe you're gonna be getting a good tax return possibly, or maybe not have to pay as much in taxes if you owe taxes. But I feel like there is an abundance here that's coming your way. You just gotta allow that flow to come to you. Don't resist, don't worry too much. Just pray on it, set it, forget it, and then watch it come to you. But you have money on the way, opportunities, abundance, prosperity, and for a lot of you, you are the moneymaker. If you think about it, you know, you think green, okay? When you think green, everything grows. So Aries, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, sharing your time with me, showing love and support. I appreciate it so much. I hope you're enjoying the weeklies, and then I'll be coming up with your mid-monthly, mid-March. And yeah, so let me know in the comments if you enjoy this, what's going on with you guys. If you just want to say hi, I appreciate that. And I wish you guys all the best. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Taurus. Hi Taurus, how are you guys? I hope you're doing good or better than yesterday. So Taurus, your first affirmation is I am healthy. I am healthy. So please practice saying this out loud 3 times if you can, in the morning as you wake up and at night before you go to bed. I'm healthy, I'm healthy. Maybe you've been dealing with some health issues, or you haven't been feeling as good, or maybe you just got over being sick, or you're feeling under the weather, or maybe you've been really focused on your health at this time. So practice saying this, I'm healthy, and actually close your eyes and visualize you being full of life, healthy, strong, and good standing, okay? And then your second affirmation is I have the courage to stand up for myself. I have the courage to stand up for myself. So practice saying this as well, especially if it's been hard for you to maybe speak up or express your concerns, your opinions, because you're like, I don't want to step on any toes, or I don't want any problems. You gotta have confidence in what's happening, in how you feel, and your voice matters. Your opinion does matter. So don't ever silence yourself. And this affirmation can help you to have that courage to stand up for yourself. You know, when someone is crossing their boundaries or taking advantage or taking your kindness for weakness, stand up for yourself and don't feel bad about it. Okay, because the right people, places, things will respect that and be like, oh, I'm sorry. And if it bothers them for you to speak up, then maybe they don't deserve to be in your life, you know? All right. And then as your message from the universe, it's about surrender. It's time to let go and set it free. You are holding on too tight. Release whatever is hindering you. So if there's something in your life that you're holding on too tightly that you know maybe is not good for you, or is just causing you a lot of stress, a lot of heaviness in your life or baggage, maybe this is a confirmation, a reminder to just let it go, you know, let it go. If it's stressing you, it's causing too much chaos, drama, maybe it's not worth the headache. Okay, so let it go, release whatever is stopping you or hindering your growth, hindering your progression. This could be a person, a place, a thing, or yourself, your own mentality. It's time to surrender, okay? And then your animal spirit message is coming from the raccoon. And the raccoon is symbolizing disguise, curiosity, and intelligence. I think raccoons are really cute. I always see, I've seen Instagram pages where they have pet raccoons and they're like eating them. Oh, it's so cool. I would love to have a pet raccoon one day. Anyways, I digress. So the raccoon is here to remind you to be careful and look before you leap. Be careful and look before you leap. So don't be too impulsive or do things in the moment, in the heat. Kind of think it twice. Don't think too hard where you get analysis paralysis, but just be a little bit careful before you hop into or jump into something, okay? All right. And then as your crystal, you guys got tiger's eye. And tiger's eye is associated with the root and solar plexus. It aids with fear, worry, and depression, and is great for intuition and courage, especially in new beginnings or starting something new. It can promote open-mindedness and a stone of balance, calmness, and grounding. Actually, I really like tiger's eye. I think it's a great gift for men especially, but I think also women, anyone. It's really great protection and grounding. I have a bracelet and I have a little crystal. It's a good one. And an affirmation associated with tiger's eye is, I'm filled with warmth and light. I'm filled with warmth and light. Okay? All right. So my beautiful Taurians, what is happening with you guys? Ooh, okay. So for March, it feels like there is breaking down of old beliefs. Breaking down, and something is breaking down, but also something new is being built and created. Old belief systems that were keeping you stuck, that are making you sad, that are making you depressed, that are making you feel like you're not good enough or anything like that, that is being torn down. And I feel like something new and more beautiful and stronger, a stronger foundation is being built up at this time. So during that transition, you know, it can feel unstable. It can feel kind of scary. Anything with change sometimes for us humans is like, we don't like that, you know, especially if you're a fixed sign like yourself. So I feel like some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, or maybe you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or that energy, and you're just like, oh my gosh, what is going on? This is insane. So I definitely feel like there's a breakdown of old belief system, or of something that just wasn't really that stable to begin with, so that something better and stronger is coming up, can be created in your life. There could be big changes, dramatic shifts, transformations in your life. Maybe you're making some big move or a big announcement. Maybe you are literally moving, or your title, your status could be changing, how your mental health or how you view yourself. But I feel like this is a really positive change, because you're leaving behind something maybe that was negative, or that was not helping you, that was not encouraging your growth. Some of you maybe are leaving a bad relationship. Some of you are getting into a new, better relationship. Some of you could be leaving a job, starting a new job. There's some massive transformation taking place in your life, and maybe this has already been happening, but I feel like this is the month where it's like, okay, it's official, or like it's happening. And whatever you were procrastinating on, or whatever oh my gosh, excuse me, it's like now my throat is tickling. Whatever was really hard for you to like push that button and do, this month is getting done. So it may be a little bit of surprise or a little bit challenging, but just know that whatever is being destroyed, something new is being built, and it's going to be better for you and renew you mentally and emotionally. So this can be a time when you're going to be really in your head and in your feelings, but there's like a flush. Okay, like a flush, like you're taking a shower and all the bad is being taken away from you and you're getting cleaned. Okay, so I feel major transformation, major shifts happening for you, and a breakdown of old belief systems that were not helping you, so that you can start something new and actually feel stronger, more control of yourself. There could also be changes in your health, or what you do for your mental health or your physical health, that's, you know, now moving forward, you're going to know where you need to focus on, or what's going to be better for you. Okay, so don't be afraid at this time to ask for help or lean on support or a friend. Don't feel like you have to deal with all these things by yourself. Maybe there's other people who could, give you advice or lend you an ear, or maybe have been through similar things that you have been going through. Okay, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, is, I'm reminded of you constantly. I'm reminded of you constantly. So this is probably someone maybe you are already with, and they're just always getting reminders of you, or someone from your past maybe that you no longer speak to, and they still get reminders of you. Maybe seeing passing by your favorite restaurant, or they hear a song you used to love. Some way, somehow, they are thinking of you and are getting a lot of reminders about you. Maybe you guys spent a lot of time during this month, or maybe you guys met around this time, but they're thinking about you. Okay, and maybe they'll tell this to you, or maybe this is just them in their own little head that they're never going to express. Okay, and then as your angel advice, you guys got, go for it. Go for it. So I feel like this is like confirmation. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on the situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. Ooh, all right. So whatever you're doing right now, even if it feels like this challenging or you're facing some obstacles, keep going at it and go for it. Or if there's something you want to start and you're like, I'm scared, this is the time to do it and not hold back. Go for it. You're being guided, you're being protected, and you're being supported. Okay? All right, so Taurus, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. I hope you're enjoying the weeklies, and then I'll come back for your March mid-monthly, covering the second half of March, and then your April monthly. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this or you just want to say hi. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Wishing you all the best. Take care. All right. So now moving on to Geminis. Hi Geminis, the gems of my eyes. I hope you guys are doing well. All right. So your first affirmation is I am me. I am me. I am me, and that's all I'll ever be and all I will ever need to be. You just got to be you. So practice saying this. I am me. I am me. I am me. And I'm glad to be me. I don't want to be anyone else. I don't want to be anyone else but me. So practice saying that, and practice closing your eyes and visualizing you, like who you are, your true essence, and how amazing you are. Okay? And then your second affirmation is I can handle anything that comes my way. I can handle anything that comes my way. So this month, if there's people, places, things are testing you, or you're just like, oh my gosh, like this is too much, this is annoying me, say this: I can handle anything that comes my way. It's okay. Just brush it off the shoulder. You know, it's okay. I may trip and fall, but I'll get back up. It's okay. I'm not going to stay down. I will always get back up. So practicing that I can handle anything that comes my way, because you can. Okay. And then your message from the universe is about the mirror, or mirror effect. So every relationship you have is a reflection of you. You should be mindful of the energy you are putting out, because you will receive it back. Okay, so everything is energy, and whatever you put out always comes back. So at this time, be mindful of that. And even if people have hurt you, just know that that energy is going to come back to them in some way, somehow. Even if it's not you or you don't see it, it'll always, what goes around comes around. Like, that is a real thing. So at this time, whatever you're dealing with, family, friends, coworkers, you know, at school, you want to be mindful of what energy you're putting out. Are you being negative? Are you being nice? Are you being kind? Are you being judgmental? Or are you just being a good person? Because that energy will come back to you. Okay? All right. And then as your animal spirit message, it's coming from the ant, symbolizing inspiration and diligence. And the ant is here to remind you to not rush, give things time. Don't rush, give things time. I know sometimes we want to be super efficient and get things done at rapid speeds, right? Like instant gratification and multitask. But sometimes, you know, masterpieces and beautiful things take time. So don't rush, give things some time, and I think it'll be a big relief and save you from some stress when you have a short deadline. If you can give yourself a little more time to achieve your goals, it's like, okay, it's like more manageable, it's like more realistic. Okay, I think that's doable, instead of like, oh, in 2 days I'm gonna get all this done. Maybe give yourself a little bit more time, so you're not like your head's gonna explode. So slow down, take a little bit more time. Okay. And then your crystal is coming from the Kambaba Jasper. Kambaba Jasper. And it's associated with the heart chakra. It's a stone of peace and tranquility, helps in soothing the nerves, bringing insight and calming the mind and emotions, and promotes balanced energy from within, and aids in feelings of confidence, self-worth, inspiration, and courage. And this crystal, the affirmation is, when I look within, I find peace, stillness, and tranquility. When I look within, I find peace, stillness, and tranquility. So the Kambaba Jasper could be a crystal you guys can check out. Maybe you'll resonate with, maybe you'll just learn something new, or maybe you'll decide to get one. Okay. All right. So my beautiful Geminis, what's going on with you guys? All right. So for March of 2022, wow, it feels like you're becoming very clear with yourself about your dreams and what you want. I feel like you're communicating, or you are really sharpening your mind. I know Pisces is squaring you, and not your favorite season, but I feel like you're becoming more assertive and more clear about what you want and your dreams and what you want to manifest. And maybe there's going to be a lot of communication that's taking place at this time. I feel like you are confronting something, or you could be confronting someone, and this could be another air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with Aquarius, or maybe you have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. But I feel like you are speaking your truth, or you're finally clearing the air about something, or you're just being very blunt, very direct about what you want and saying, okay, I want this, this is a plan, and let's get started with this. Or you're clearing something out. You're like, okay, this is not serving me, this is not helping me. But I feel like whatever you're doing is you're thinking bigger now. You're not thinking small anymore, and you're expanding. I feel like the way you communicate, or your thoughts, your dreams are coming to life. And it seems like someone, or you either think really highly of someone, or your audience, people who view you, who are around you, think really highly of you. Okay, I feel like if you're dealing with someone, or you're in a relationship, this person thinks the world of you, or they really, what you have to say, your opinion, your advice means a lot to them. Like, they pay attention to that. So be really careful, be really mindful with your words, because they could either, touch someone's heart and soul, or they could like literally hurt someone and like make them bleed. So be really careful what you're saying, because your words are holding a lot of power at this time. So be careful. You want to just be honest and truthful, right? But if you're saying things that are a little bit, you just want to be mindful of your word choice and how you say things. If it's something that's a little more, hurtful, I guess, because your words are holding a lot of power at this time, and your words and your thoughts are becoming your reality. You're literally manifesting your dreams right now. So be really careful of what you're thinking and what you're expressing and communicating, okay? But I feel here a lot of healing as well. You could be making a lot of friends, or making new friends, or a lot of people could be wanting to talk to you, wanting to get to know you or get close to you. Some of you could be famous, or maybe you are well known in your community, school, worldwide, online, social media, or you're going to be receiving maybe a lot of recognition possibly. Or you are with someone who's famous, like you could be dating or married to or engaged to a celebrity possibly, or you are the famous person. But it feels here like there's a lot of attention around you or on you, or you're with someone who receives a lot of attention, okay? But you're a star, and either you're with a star or someone sees you as a star. So overall, very good energy. Just your words are holding a lot of power. That's the main message here. So be careful of your words and what you're saying, okay? All right, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, is I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Wow, so someone is either receiving a lot of signs, synchronicities, dreams, things that they're coming across, songs, music, I don't know, social media. They're receiving a lot of signs that maybe are reminding them of you, and they feel like they can't ignore it anymore. So maybe this is something they're going to share with you, or that they have just been noticing and are, admitting to themselves. But someone can't ignore the signs they are receiving. So maybe they're getting a lot of reminders of you at this time. Okay, all right. And as I'm seeing that if this could also be someone who rejected you in the past, and now they see you thriving, or maybe now they see a lot of attention on you, and they're like, oh man, like I wish, I would have not rejected Gemini. I wish I would have, taken up on their offer or made a move before it was too late. Like they could be seeing you and wishing that they had that chance again, possibly. Okay, and then as your angel advice, it's about grounding yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. So at this time, I know Pisces season's a lot of emotions in the air. Try to ground yourself as much as possible. Be, this can be having plants or flowers, or buying some plants or flowers, going outside if it's possible, if weather permits. Do anything that's going to help keep you grounded when you start to think too much, or start to get to in your feelings, ground yourself. Okay, maybe just taking a little walk or stroll outside is all you really need. Okay, all right, so my beautiful Geminis, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, sharing your time with me. I appreciate it so much. I hope you're enjoying the weekly readings, and then I'll come back with your March monthly covering the second half of March, sometime in the few weeks of March. Okay, so take care. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this or if you just want to say hi. I appreciate that as well. All right, so take care. Wishing you all the best. Sending you lots of love. All right. Whew, so now moving on to Cancers. Hi Cancers, how are you guys? I hope you're doing good. All right, so Cancers, your first affirmation is I am in love. I am in love. So please practice saying this out loud. I'm in love. This doesn't have to be with a person, although it could be like maybe I'm in love with someone, or I'm in love with myself. I'm in love with my life. I'm in love with my pet. I'm in love with everything around me. Whatever you want this to mean, say it in that way, okay? But I'm in love. Or if you want to attract love, you want to fall in love, practice saying that I'm in love, like it's already here, it's already happening. Okay, and then your second affirmation is I am not my mistakes. I am not my mistakes, right? Sometimes we make mistakes and we're like, oh, I'm a failure, I suck at this. No. Mistakes are what make you great. So don't see your mistakes as you being a failure or a loser or anything like that. No, it's like I learned. It was a learning experience. That's all. Everyone trips and fall. And I tripped and fell, but I didn't stay on the ground. I got back up, dusted it off, some dirt off my shoulder. It's okay. No biggie. I'm not my mistakes. Practice saying that. I'm not my mistakes. I'm not my mistakes. I'm just learning from my mistakes. Okay. And then your message from the universe is about birth. Giving birth. You are giving birth to a new idea or creation. Now is a good time to get creative or start a new project. The universe is supporting you. All right, Cancer. So we are in your fellow Pisces season, water sign. So you can navigate these waters a little bit better than other signs. So this could be a time to really get creative or give birth to a new idea, get started on some project, or maybe pregnancy. Maybe some of you are very fertile. Maybe you are pregnant, or your person's pregnant here, or you want to, if it's not a child, anything, giving birth to a new creative endeavor. This could be a time when you're getting started on that or working on something. Okay, and then your animal spirit message is coming from the kangaroo, symbolizing protection, faith, and trust. Kangaroos reminds you of like Australia. Maybe some of you are Australian, or you have some roots over there. So it's symbolizing protection, faith, and trust. And the kangaroo is here to remind you to believe in the power of the universe. You are being guided and protected. Believe in the power of the universe and believe in the power of you. That you're always being guided, you're always being protected. Even those moments of struggles, those moments you're just like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, why is this happening to me? Everything's always happening for a reason. Okay, all right. And then your crystal is coming from rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite, spelled RHODOCHROSITE. And it's associated with the heart chakra. It promotes courage, memory, passion, and sex. And it's great for self-love, encourages healthy spleen, heart, kidneys, and circulation, aids in the healthy development of babies. Ooh, babies. Maybe some of you are very fertile, or your person is very fertile or trying to have babies. So your affirmation is, I am perfectly capable of loving myself unconditionally. I'm perfectly capable of loving myself unconditionally. Beautiful. So that could be a crystal you guys can check out, maybe look into, or you'll resonate with. Okay, so my Cancerians, what is going on with you guys for March of 2022? Okay, so I feel like at this time, there has some things that have gone away, or some things that have been taken away from your life or ended, or maybe you are feeling a little bit lonely, or feeling like you don't have a strong or reliable, safe companion by your side. And this is kind of making you start to question, is there something wrong with me? Like, am I the problem? Am I not lovable? Or am I not attractive enough? Or what is it? Like, maybe you've been single for a long time, or maybe you've been struggling financially, or there's something you lost, or something that you don't have anymore. And it's kind of starting to make you question that, make you spark, it's like triggering maybe some insecurities, which is normal. We're all human, right? We all have insecurities, and you're starting to feel like emotionally stuck, or like maybe there's something wrong with me, or maybe I'm not good enough, or you know, all those thoughts that we all kind of go through from time to time. But I think Pisces season at this time is helping you to change your perspective and see these things as not that you're not going to have them. You are going to have them. You are going to have a beautiful relationship. You are going to have success. These are all things that you have access to. Just right now, maybe you're not in a vibrational match to it, or the things that you had were not good for you. Were not aligned with who you are. You think that's what you wanted, but maybe what you wanted was not actually what's good for you, right? Because sometimes we want things, but they might not actually be good for us. So the universe sometimes has to take it away, or do something so that, or make someone do something so that we could leave that person or leave that thing that was not good for us and take us to where we need to be. So at this time, there could be things leaving your life, or they're just changing, shifting, but don't think that there's something wrong with you, or that like you're not good enough, or you're not attractive enough, or I don't have this, I don't have that, and that's why. No, they weren't aligned with you, or you're just not in a place to have those things. And maybe whatever has left, or person, place, or thing, you deserve better. You want more. If you maybe lost a job, or you're having trouble with your finances, maybe it's because you're meant to work for yourself, or you're meant to do something else that's going to bring you more abundance, or a better schedule, or better lifestyle that you want. Maybe that relationship, that a-hole, or that girl, you know, left you, or disappointed you, or cheated on you because you're meant to be with someone better. Maybe that person is trash. No one's trash, you know what I mean? But like, you're meant for so much more. So please don't ever feel like you're missing out, or you want something from the past, because if that person was meant to be in your life, they would be here right now, but they're not. So what's coming for you is so much better. But it's hard for us to see that. It's like hard to feel that way or understand that when you're like in the moment, right? It's hard to think like that. But anything that has left your life, or that you're losing, or there's some changes going on, don't feel like it's because you're not good enough, or because there's something wrong with you, because that's not the case at all. But I do feel like there could be some emotional triggers, or emotional insecurities, or not seeing all the good that you have around you. Okay, because there are good things around you, and if there's not good people around you, make sure you are that good person, because eventually you're going to attract those good people into your life. And don't ever say like, oh, there's no good women, no good men out there, because would you say you're a good woman, or would you say you're a good man? Well, if you are, then there's certainly a lot of other people out there that are just like you. You just got to find them. And when you're true to yourself, you will naturally attract those people at the right moments. Okay? All right. But I know we all have our moments when we start to feel insecure, or think like, oh my gosh, maybe it's me, or something wrong with me. No, please don't feel that way. But no, it's humans. Just don't be so hard on yourself. Okay? All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you is, I've thought a lot about you lately. I've thought a lot about you lately. So this could be someone that, you know, from your past that you haven't talked to, or you haven't seen, or has been away for some time, but they've been thinking about you. And Pisces season tends to do that to a lot of people. It kind of makes you nostalgic, makes you get in your feelings a little bit. So maybe this person may reach out to you, or they're just thinking about you. Okay? And I feel like their thoughts about you are very positive, or just kind of like missing maybe the energy that you gave to them, or how like caring and loving you were towards them. And then your angel advice is coming, or what your angel advice is saying is release and surrender. Wow, so this is probably confirmation. Release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. So release and surrender. So maybe this is confirmation that it's time to let the past go. It's time to move forward and trust that what's coming for you is going to be so much better. I know it's hard to see and feel that way when we're like dealing with stuff, or not in a good place emotionally, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you. Okay? All right. So Cancers, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, sharing your time with me. I appreciate it so much. I hope you're enjoying the weeklies, and then I'll come back for your March mid-monthly, covering the second half of March. Okay, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, or what's going on, or you just want to say hello. I appreciate you. All right, take care. Sending you lots of love. All right, so now moving on to Leos. Hi Leos, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. All right, so Leos, your first affirmation is I am hope. I am hope. So please practice saying this out loud. I am hope, I am hope. Maybe you are the hope in someone's life or someone is giving you hope, but either way, you are hope, and never give up hope. And anything that you want to have or anything you want to feel or achieve or accomplish, have hope and belief in yourself always, okay? And then your second affirmation is everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. So please practice saying this, especially if maybe you've been worried or stressed or things have not been okay. Tell yourself, no, everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna figure it out. It's all gonna fall in line. I'm protected, I'm guided. The universe would never put me in a situation that, I could not overcome or rise above. So everything will be okay, all right? And then your message from the universe is about synchronicity. You're on the right path. Your prayers are being answered. So pay attention to the signs. You're on the right path and your prayers are being answered. You just got to pay attention. You got to be aware, because sometimes we get these signs and we're just so busy with other things that it just passes by us and we don't realize it. So be aware and pay attention. You may see synchronicities around you. Okay. And then your animal spirit message is coming from the hen, symbolizing fertility, birth, and sexuality. And the hen is here to remind you that you are ready to give birth to something new. You are ready to give birth to something new. Maybe it's a new creative endeavor, a new project, a new idea, maybe pregnancy or fertility. Congrats if someone is pregnant or you guys planning to, but there's something new that you're preparing for or getting started for. You're going to be excited to get on the path. Okay. All right. So your crystal for this time is moonstone. Lovely. It's associated with the sacral and crown chakra. It's great for wisdom, passion, change, or new beginnings, intuition, insight, and creativity. It aids in calmness, control, balance, confidence, composure, peace of mind, and compassion, and can offer protection for people traveling. Good to know. And aids women with fertility, childbirth, female qualities, hormones, and sexuality, and eases menopausal and premenstrual symptoms. So if you're a guy, you could ignore that, or maybe could be some tips and new things you can tell your special ladies in your life. And an affirmation associated with moonstone is I am balanced and in tune with my emotions. I am balanced and in tune with my emotions. Beautiful. So moonstone could be a crystal you guys can check out. Maybe you'll resonate with, or you'll learn something new from. Okay. All right. So Leos, what is going on with you guys? Oh my goodness. Okay. So I feel love and victory and accomplishment are the theme for you guys in March. It feels like you're overcoming maybe some kind of hurdle or challenge, and you're actually gonna be doing a lot better than you thought. Something that you worked hard for or was very difficult, you are winning. Maybe you're winning a challenge, or you won a competition, or you just managed to get something done that was really difficult. You're like, I did it, like, oh my gosh, and I'm actually super happy about it. I also feel that you're very protective and on like defending what's yours, defending what you love, defending what you're passionate about. So you may feel like there could be some either opposition around you, or maybe like, let's say you're in a relationship or you're dating someone, maybe there's people around you or family or friends that like, oh, they don't approve of the person, like, oh, Leo, I don't like that person, or this and this and that. You're like, hey, no, like, I love this person, they're my friend, or they're my family, they're my my partner, like, don't talk bad about them. Like, you're sticking up for someone. You could be sticking up for someone, or someone is sticking up for you, but I feel like you are sticking up for someone, and kind of making sure that people don't overstep their boundary or say something disrespectful. You're like, hey, no, like, I love this person. Like, I don't care what you have to say. Keep your opinions to yourself. This is who I like, or this is what I want to do. This is what I'm passionate about. Or if you're doing something or going in a career or a path or journey that other people don't approve of or are criticizing you, you're like, you know what? I don't care what you have to say. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm passionate about. And you either get with the program or bye-bye. So I feel like you are warming up to someone, or someone is warming up to you, but there's opposition around this, or maybe some person, place, or thing doesn't want this energy around you, or you feel like you got to defend it, or you feel like you got to defend yourself or protect what you have that you're passionate about. So there could be some opposition around you. Maybe it's just haters, jealous people, envious of you, or envious of your relationship, and envious of your success, or envious of how people love you or how people view you. And maybe a lot of times I feel like these can just be haters that wish they could do or be you or do what you do, and they can't, or just wish that they had what you had, or wish they had a partner that loved them the way they love you. You could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or maybe you have water in your chart, and this could be someone who's younger than you, maybe by age, if not by experience level, or looks younger than their age possibly. But I feel like you're sticking up for this person, or you're not letting other people get in between. You're like, you know what? I don't care what you have to say. I love them, they're amazing, or this is what I want to do, and nothing you do or say is going to change my mind. All right. Okay. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you is, I wish I could take back the things I said. I wish I could take back the things that I said. So this could have been someone who maybe said something hurtful, or maybe wasn't completely honest, possibly, or wishes they could have rephrased it or said something differently, because what they said maybe broke you guys apart, or ended things, or kind of changed the dynamic between the two of you. So they're wishing that they could take back the things that they said, whatever that means. Okay, and then your angel advice is new partners. New partners. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to the new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Nice. So you may be meeting someone new soon, a new romantic partner. Maybe you've already met someone and this is kind of a fresh connection, but there could be new people entering your life. And this doesn't have to be romantic. It could be new business partners, or new friendships, new neighbors, new colleagues, new students. But you have someone new or new energy that could be coming in that's very favorable for you, and no connection is by accident. Okay? Or you're going to be getting into a new relationship soon. Okay, all right, so Leos, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, or if you just want to say hi. I hope you're enjoying the weeklies, and I'll come back for your March mid-monthly covering the second half of March. Okay, all right, so take care, you guys, and send you lots of love. All right, now moving on to Virgos. Hi Virgos, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. All right, so my beautiful Virgos, your first affirmation is, I am protected. I am protected. Yeah, so please practice saying this out loud 3 times if you can, in the morning and at night before you go to bed. I'm protected. I'm protected. Okay? And then your second affirmation is, I am healthy and full of positivity. I am healthy and full of positivity. So if your health has been a concern, or it's been kind of hard to stay positive and optimistic, just practice saying this, okay? And then your message from the universe is asking you to meditate, maybe create some silence. You should take time every day to clear your mind and meditate. Connect with spirit and be open to receiving whatever information that comes to you. Obviously, it's not realistic to be meditating for like hours every day, but you can make anything a meditation, or just like a few seconds, or like a minute of your day, as soon as you wake up, or while you're brushing your teeth, or washing dishes or something. Be like, okay, practice your affirmations, make it a time to meditate, or find some quiet space throughout the day, a few minutes, or whatever fits your schedule, to kind of quiet your mind and receive any messages that are coming through for you. Okay? And then your animal spirit message is coming from the frog, symbolizing renewal and rebirth. And the frog is here to remind you that you are shedding your old habits and patterns. You are shedding your old habits and patterns. Okay, and then your crystal is coming from blue calcite. It's associated with the throat chakra, removes negative emotions, promotes the voice and communication, relieves nerves and anxiety, great when recuperating or needing physical healing, and encourages calmness, rest, and relaxation. And an affirmation associated with blue calcite is, I release any negative thoughts, embracing positivity and optimism. So blue calcite could be a crystal you guys can check out. Maybe you'll resonate with it, or maybe you'll just learn something new. Okay? All right, so my lovely Virgos, what is going on with you guys for March of 2022? Okay, so it feels like here, Virgos, that like you're really tuning into yourself. And maybe I feel like you could be doing a lot of healing work, a lot of going within. Maybe you are learning to meditate, or trying to grow your spirituality or become more connected to your inner self, your higher self, your internal world, and take care of you. Maybe you're taking better care of you at this time, and I feel like you are your own motivation. Instead of trying to be like someone else or using others as motivation, other people, places, things can inspire you, right? Motivate you, but I feel like you are the main source of inspiration. You're learning to follow your own instinct, your own intuition, and be your own motivator, like be your own leader. Like you are becoming a spiritual warrior. I feel like you're a healer. Maybe some of you, a lot of you are natural healers. You could literally be a doctor, or maybe you're studying to be in the medical field or health industry or nurse, or you work with Reiki or energetic healing, whatever kind of whatever healing means to you, or you just talking to people, you just listening to people, being a counselor, therapist, whatever it is that you do. A lot of you are healers, and you're learning as you heal yourself, you learn how to heal others as well. Okay, but I feel like there is movement forward, and you becoming your own motivation and inspiration. I also feel like there could be a lot of organization. Maybe you're like organizing, cleaning house, internally or externally. And I feel like you're becoming more in tune with yourself. Like you're learning who you really are. Aside from all the external things like school, work, relationships, society, it's like you're figuring out who you really are and what's important to you and focusing on that. And I feel like this is inspiring you, helping you put your passions, your motivations into your work or into your whole being and who you are as a person. Some of you could be going to the doctor or getting some medical treatment possibly, but I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself right now and paying attention to the small details, but the details that matter, that actually make a difference. Okay, so I feel like this is a very internal time for you and you learning and tuning into yourself, which is always really important. Okay, and as you do that, I feel like you're a better person. You're going to be able to work better, be a better student, be a better worker, be a better employee, be a better mother, sister, brother, spouse, partner. Like overall, it's like you're becoming just a better person. Okay, the more you take care of yourself, the better you'll be able to just contribute to society at large. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. So this could be someone who made a mistake in the past, or maybe they let you down, or they let you go too easily. Whatever the case is, they now wish that they would have done things differently or made different choices because they're having regrets now, or just wishing that things could have been a little bit different. So feels like maybe you don't talk to this person, or maybe you guys have been apart for some time, but they wish they could have made different choices now looking back. Okay, and then as your angel advice, you got child. You care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. So maybe children are important to you. Maybe you have children. Maybe you want to have children, or you work with children, or your inner child. It's time to really pay attention to you and what your inner child is wanting and asking you to do at this time. But I feel like it's pay attention to the innocence and the innocent part of you. Sometimes as we get older, we tend to lose that part of ourselves. We get so like, you know, daily task and life and being an adult and stuff like that, that we forget that to nurture our own inner child, and we lose kind of like that innocence about us. So it's always in you. You never lost it, and it's always there if you look for it. Okay, so tune into your inner child and maybe do something that you just naturally enjoy to do. Sometimes it's good to take a break from adulting and doing adult stuff all the time. Okay, all right, so Virgos, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful in some way, shape, or form. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this or you just want to say hi. I appreciate you for giving me your time, your energy, and hopefully you're enjoying the weekly readings, and then also I'll come back for your March mid-monthly covering the second half of March. Okay, all right, so I wish you all the best, send you lots of love. All right, so Now moving on to Libras. Hi Libras, how are you? I hope you guys are doing wonderful. So Libras, your first affirmation is I am kind. I am kind. Beautiful. So please practice saying this out loud. I'm kind, I'm kind, I'm kind. Maybe it's been kind of hard for you to be nice, especially to people, places, things that test you or are not nice to you. But if there are no nice people around you, make sure you are a nice person. Make sure you're being kind, okay? And if someone is not being kind to you, don't give them that same energy. You be kind regardless. Maintain your energy so you attract what is for you, okay? And your second affirmation is I grow when I step outside of my comfort zone. I grow when I step outside of my comfort zone. So if you're put in an awkward position or you got to do something that you're not comfortable with, just tell yourself that, like, nope, I grow when I step outside of my comfort zone. Sometimes I got to do things that I'm not comfortable with so that I can expand and grow as a person and see what I'm really made of, see what I'm really capable of, right? Because you don't really know what you're capable of until you have no choice and you just do something. And sometimes you can surprise yourself. A lot of times you will surprise yourself that what you thought was really hard and scary, once you do it, you're like, oh, okay, like it wasn't that bad. Like I thought it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. I can do it. And then once you do it once, you can do it again. And then you can do it 3 times and 4 times, 5 times. You get the gist. All right, and then your message from the universe is saying pay attention. Pay attention. See the truth in every situation. Use your intuition and don't be foolish. So pay attention to everything and anything that's going on around you and follow your intuition, okay? Don't just be gullible and listen to whatever anyone says. Do your own research. Pay attention to how you're feeling and follow your gut instinct, okay? All right, and then your animal spirit message is coming from the butterfly, symbolizing powerful transformation, renewal, and rebirth. And the butterfly is here to remind you that you are experiencing positive life changes and personal growth. You are experiencing positive life changes and personal growth at this time, okay? And then your crystal is fluorite at this time. It's associated with the heart, throat, and third eye chakra. It increases intuition and understanding, that gut feeling, great for students as it aids in concentration and mental clarity, and cleanses and renews the chakras. It increases mental, physical, and spiritual strength. And an affirmation associated with fluorite is my mind is always clear and focused. My mind is always clear and focused. Beautiful. So that could be a crystal maybe you guys can check out, tune into, maybe just learn about, or you decide to purchase or something, okay? All right, so let's see, my beautiful Libras, what is going on with you guys? All right, so some of you could have Taurus somewhere in your chart, or maybe you are dealing with a Taurus, Sun, rising Venus, but I feel like you're learning to balance out what's your values or the valuable things that you have around you. I feel like this is a very abundant time for you, or you're saving money or you're collecting things. I feel like you're in a position now to give back, or you have accumulated a lot of great things in your life, or you're in the transition or in the process of accumulating a lot of great things in your life. So I feel like you are holding on tight to what's important to you, and a lot of you have earned these things. So I feel like you have a very kind, generous heart. Maybe you're able to give back, or you're going to be giving back or helping someone in need, or a family member, a friend, or donating charity, or vice versa. Someone could be helping you as well. But I feel like you are attracting a lot of abundance at this time, or you have already been attracting, or you will be attracting abundance and feeling very secure. This is a time when you're going to actually feel very secure and safe with what you have, and be grateful that maybe you worked really hard, or that you've been saving, or happy with your purchase, or grateful for where you are right now. I feel like this is a month of like gratitude for you. You're feeling maybe secure or safe where you're at right now. You have enough, and you're able and you're blessed to be in a position where you can actually give back and maybe help others that maybe could be in need, whether this is through advice, support, finances, love, in any way, shape, or form. But I feel like there's balance here, and you're learning to really focus on what's important in your life, and you know where your attention goes, energy flows. So if you focus on the positives, you focus on the things you can change and you want to work on, those things are going to manifest, those things are going to grow. But if you focus on the negatives and what you don't have or what you lack, well, that's what's going to grow. That's what you're going to focus on. That's where the energy is going to flow. But I feel like you've been doing a good job, or you're going to be doing a good job of focusing and valuing what's really important in your life, and you're paying attention to the right things. You have opportunities, you have abundance, you have success around you. And I think these things, or people, places, things, are going to be making you feel very secure and very stable with where you are right now. Okay, and if you are in a relationship or you are with someone, this person holds you tight. They're very touchy-feely, or they like to hug you. Maybe they hug you really tight, or they feel very secure, very comfortable with you, and maybe vice versa, you feel the same way about them. Okay, all right. And if you're in a relationship or you're with someone, I feel like this person's very generous or very kind with you. Maybe they treat you like a queen or like a king. They like to buy you things or spoil you, or I don't know, just kind of like give you the world. Okay. All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you is, I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. So I feel like maybe this person, whoever this is, they like to learn. They know, like, they know you're right, or what you're saying, it makes sense, but they want to convince themselves, or they want to find out for themselves, or do their own research, or just, I don't know, I guess figure it out on their own. They don't, like, maybe you're like, oh, I know the easy way to do it. Just do this. They're like, no, it's okay. I can figure it out. Like, they want to feel like they can do it on their own, possibly, instead of maybe needing your help, or I don't know, I guess telling you, okay, like, I'm they don't want to feel like they need you all the time, even though maybe they do need you. Okay, so they want to come to their own conclusions or figure it out on their own, even if it takes a little bit longer. And you're like, okay, figure it out. You got this. All right, you don't need me. You can do it. It might take you longer, but all right, you want to do it by yourself. So could be because of like pride or ego. It's like, no, I can figure it out. Okay. All right. And then as your angel advice, it's saying time to go. Time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. Time to go. So maybe you're off, or you're leaving somewhere, or you're on the path, or you're traveling right now, or you're getting started on something, but it's time to get up and get moving. Okay? All right. So Libras, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for being here, sharing your time with me. I appreciate it so much. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, or if you just want to say hi. I love to hear from you. And I hope you're enjoying the weekly readings, and I'll come back for your March mid-monthly covering the second half of March. All right, so take care. Wish you guys all the best. All right, so now moving on to Scorpios. Hi Scorpios, how are you? I hope you're doing well. All right, my beautiful Scorpios, your first affirmation is I am happy. I am happy. So please practice saying this out loud if you can in the morning as you wake up, and at night before you go to bed. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy because I choose to be happy, and I'm happy because I can be happy, and no one can take that away from me. Maybe some of you have been struggling with being happy. Maybe you've been sad, or maybe you've been upset, or you've just been like, oh, like I hate life or something. So please practice saying this. I'm happy, and I can find things to be happy for, even if there's nothing around me, or I feel down. I'm in control of my emotions, and I can do things or find things that bring me joy. Happiness takes effort. It takes effort sometimes, And then your second affirmation is I can take things one step at a time. I can take things one step at a time. It's not about jumping and leaping and getting to the finish line first. It's about just going at your own pace, finding your own rhythm, finding your own vibe. And once you find that rhythm, that vibe for you, like, you'll be good. So don't be in a rush or in a hurry. Just take things one step at a time, baby steps, progress, okay? No need to leap and jump and scrape your knee and break your elbows and your ankles. Just go with the flow, find your rhythm, okay? And then your message from the universe is to flow. Wow, I literally just said that, crazy. So don't be so uptight and tense. Learn to go with the flow and trust that everything will work out exactly the way it is, exactly the way it's supposed to. So flow. This is Pisces season. Pisces season kind of helps everyone relax a little bit more. This is not a time to be like uptight and like want to rush and get energized. Let's save that for Aries season next month or towards the end of March. But right now is a time to flow, relax, kind of like you're at a pool and you're floating. You're on one of those inflatable swans or unicorns or whatever. So go with the flow, all right? And then as your animal spirit message, it's coming from the rabbit. And it's symbolizing fear, shyness, and anxiety. The rabbit is here to remind you that you have the ability to overcome your fears. Everything will work out just fine. You have the ability to overcome your fears. Everything will work out just fine. All right. So don't let your anxiety, don't let your fears or your shyness stop you from shining, stop you from going after your dreams or expressing yourself. Okay. You have the ability to overcome your fears. When you face your fears, they no longer become your fears. You overcome them. All right, everything's gonna be okay. Okay, and then as your crystal, you have got Bumblebee Jasper. Bumblebee Jasper, and it's associated with the sacral and solar plexus chakra. It increases physical vitality and helps fight off infections. It promotes the acceptance of change, new opportunities, and transformation, and helps to increase self-esteem and decision-making, and can enhance creativity, confidence, and honesty. And an affirmation associated with Bumblebee Jasper is, I easily accept and work with the changes on my journey. I easily accept and work with the changes in my journey. So that could be a crystal maybe you guys could check out or look into, maybe you'll resonate with, or you'll just learn a new thing. Okay, all right, so Scorpios, what is going on with you guys? All right, so for March, if I can like set this up. All right, it's not cooperating. It's okay. So Scorpios, I feel like this is a time when you're going to be working together or collaborating. Teamwork makes the dream work. Maybe you're working together with other people, or you're bringing a team together, or you're sharing ideas or collaborating on ideas possibly, or you're forming or becoming part of a group, an organization, a club, a community. In this, I think is more so targeted for or focused on your work, your school, your career, possibly. Yet you're working on something together, you're building a website, or you have your team that you're working together with at this time. And I feel like you're cutting out all the nonsense, all the BS, and you're getting super clear, super focused on what you want to do. And it feels like you're communicating these things very clearly. It feels like you're like the leader of the pack, the leader of the tribe, and you're cutting out through any nonsense, any BS, and you're getting straight to the point. So I feel like there's progress, there's moving forward, especially maybe with your finances, your career. You're bringing people together, or maybe you're like the leader, you're like the group foundation that keeps everyone in line, keeps everyone in order. And I feel like you're making things happen. You're attracting abundance, you're attracting success, or whatever you have going for you right now is going to be growing, it's going to be accumulating. And you seem to have a solid team, or you know how to read people really well, so you know which person is good for what, or you know who's gonna work at their best in which position possibly. I feel like you're communicating and becoming really honest with yourself about what you want, what you don't want. At least if you know what you don't want, it'll be easier to know what you do want. I feel like you could be dealing with, or maybe you have air in your chart, like Aquarius, Libra, Gemini possibly. But at this time, it's going to be important for you to speak up, to communicate, articulate your thoughts. We are in your fellow Pisces, fellow water sign season right now. So you have a better advantage than other people to kind of go through these times a little bit better. And I feel like you're creating a group, or what you're something that you're working on is building, and it's growing and it's increasing at this time. And the more you cut out nonsense, distractions, people, places, things that are not helping you grow, the faster this thing is gonna take off. All right, it's like if you're always hanging out with people that are distracting you, not helping you with your career, your work, or helping you focus, they're only bringing you down. But once you remove all the noise, the nonsense, drama, haters, you focus on you and what you have going, nothing can stop you. So I feel like you're focused on your dreams, your goals, and you're making things happen, and how you're communicating, how you're expressing yourself is coming out very loud and clear, and people are seeing you and respecting you. So don't hold back. Say what's on your mind, express yourself. I feel like you are bringing something together, and maybe your environment could be changing, or you're using the environment to your advantage, whatever that means, okay? And I feel like here that you're holding a lot of power. Like you have a lot of power within you. A lot of you sometimes tend to underestimate yourself. You're capable of a lot more than what you think. So whatever you think you're capable of, turn it up a notch. You're able to do a lot more than you think, okay? All right, and then it's like where your mind goes, whatever you focus your mind on, that can become your reality. Okay, all right, and your mind is very powerful at this time. So as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, maybe wants to tell you is, my mind and heart always comes back to you. My mind and heart always comes back to you. Oh man, I know some of you are probably rolling your eyes like, whatever. But yeah, my mind and heart always comes back to you. So whoever this is from your past, or someone that's in your life or that you haven't talked to, some way, somehow, they think about you and their heart still feels something for you. Maybe you've always been the one for them, or they can't stop, thinking about you or having love for you, despite however things ended, or whether they were bad or good, or it was their fault, it was your fault, or it was both of your fault, or it was no one's fault. Their mind and heart always comes back to you. So this makes me feel like there were genuine, true feelings here. Maybe this person always felt like you were the one for them, even if you guys are not together or can never be together. They still have feelings for you. And maybe you still have feelings for them. Okay? All right. Or if you're with someone, they're always thinking about you. Their heart is always with you. So it can go either way. And then as your angel advice, it's about giving and receiving, giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with exhalation. So give and receive. Have a good balance. You don't want to just give, and not receive. And you don't want to just receive, and not give. You want to have a good balance, right? Because everything is energy in the universe. What you put out will always come back. So you want to put out good and you'll receive good. If you put out negative, bad energy, it's going to come back around. So be mindful of that. Have a good balance. Give and receive. Okay? The more you give, the more you will receive. Trust and believe. Okay? All right, my beautiful Scorpios, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful in some way, shape, or form. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, or you just want to say hello. I appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying the weekly readings, and then I'll come back for your March mid-monthly, covering the second half of March in a few weeks, okay? So thank you so much for giving me your time, your attention, and I'm sending you lots of love. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. All right, guys, so your first affirmation is, I am someone who makes a difference. I am someone who makes a difference. Yes, beautiful. So please practice saying this out loud. I am someone who makes a difference, and say it with a lot of intention, like you really mean it and believe it, and say it in the morning when you wake up and at night before you go to bed. I am someone who makes a difference, because sometimes maybe you question yourself, just like me. Maybe sometimes you're like, is what I'm doing worth it? Am I making a difference? Or, am I helping people? I don't know. It's like, what is my purpose here in life? You are making a difference. Whatever it is that you're doing, you make a difference every day. So this is just a reminder and confirmation to you. Okay? And every day is a new opportunity to make a difference. If you feel like you haven't been doing that much this week, well, today's a new day. Today you can make someone's day. You can change something. You can be a good person or do a favor for someone, and that's you making a difference. Little things that you could do every day. So see each day as a new opportunity, a new chance to make a difference for you or for someone else. Okay? All right. And then as your second affirmation is, I attract positive, healthy relationships. I attract positive, healthy relationships. And I know some of you are like, man, I really need this. Maybe you've been attracting not so positive relationships, or it's been hard to attract the right kind of relationship for you, right? So please practice saying this. I attract positive, healthy relationships. Maybe you're looking for new friends. Maybe you want to find a romantic partner. Maybe you want to better your relationship, your connection with family or your neighbors or your friends or colleagues or at work. Whatever the case is, practice saying that and close your eyes and visualize you having and attracting positive, healthy relationships, or the current relationships in your life healing, being more balanced, more love, more loving, more peaceful. So practice and feel it and visualize it. Okay? All right. And then as your message from the universe, it's about crossroads. Crossroads. You are torn between two or more choices. Now is a good time to meditate and connect with yourself. You can trust your intuition and remember that you are being guided. You can trust your intuition and remember that you are being guided. Okay, so if you've been feeling indecisive or you're stuck between two choices or options or paths, just trust your intuition. Kind of pray on it, set it, leave it, forget it, and you'll receive your answer. Okay, but you're being guided to go on the right path. Just don't question it too much. Just have faith and believe that you're gonna decide, or you're gonna be on the path that's right for you. All right, okay, and then as your animal spirit message, it's coming from the pig. And it's symbolizing intelligence and relaxation. And the pig is here to remind you that you do not have to work too hard. Just relax because everything is taken care of. You don't have to work too hard. Relax because everything is taken care of. You're already naturally intelligent. You naturally attract. And maybe some of you are like, I don't know how to relax. I don't know how to just chill. I don't know how to just stop. Like, what do you mean? I have to work hard. Like, times are tough. And I get it. But sometimes it's good to give yourself a little bit of a break. And I know a lot of you probably are workaholics, or maybe you're always striving. You want to go above and beyond. You want the best. You want to achieve. And that's great. Those are amazing qualities to have. But also recognize when you're doing enough, when you've done a good job, and like give yourself a pat on the back. Like, you know what? You've been doing good. You deserve this day off. You deserve to just chill. It's okay. Don't think about work. Don't think about school today. Just relax because you're doing good. All right. And as your crystal, it's coming from rhodonite, or your crystal is rhodonite for this time. So it's associated with the heart chakra. It promotes good relationships, helps bond families closer, and smooths over conflict of friends. So maybe you've had some issues with family or friends or some kind of relationships in your life at this time, since that's coming up again. Balances emotions and clears energetic blockages that stemmed from emotional wounds and scars. Aids in the relief of anxiety, mental unrest, and confusion, and promotes calmness, unconditional love, self-esteem, and self-love. And an affirmation associated with rhodonite is, I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. I use my gifts to fulfill my soul's purpose. Ooh, stretchy stretch. All right, so rhodonite could be a crystal that you guys can check out, maybe look into, maybe you'll resonate with, or you could just print out a picture or just learn something about it. But I definitely feel like this could be a really good one for you guys at this time, especially if you're having trouble with connections, relationships, or like you're feeling like your place in the world for making a difference, your soul's purpose. Right now is a time when you naturally have these gifts, these talents in you, whatever it is that you do, and it's to fulfill your soul's purpose. And if you feel like you're making a difference, you are making a difference. And if you want to make a difference, every day is a new chance, a new day to do so. Okay? All right. And what's going on with you guys for March 2022? Oh man, dang. Okay, I love this. Okay, so Sagittarius, I feel like you have reconciliation or coming back to something that you used to do, or someone from your past could be reappearing in your life. Maybe it doesn't have to be romantic, although it could be an ex or someone from your past that you're seeing again or is coming back into your life. This could be an old friend, an old colleague, a childhood friend, or maybe you're doing something you used to do or going to a place you used to visit when you were a child or when you were younger. There's some kind of reconnection here, okay? Whatever that means, you're reconnecting with yourself, and through this reconnection, you're gonna feel more complete, more whole. Some of you are in relationships, or you're going to be getting into a relationship and finding your life partner, someone that you're going to end up being with for life, a life partner, or married to, having kids with, or just sharing a life with. If this is not relationship related, it just feels like you're returning back to like reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with your inner child, and being more playful, feeling more alive, and not feeling so like stuck in this reality of the world, right? Because sometimes you just want to be free, you just want to relax. You don't want to be thinking about reality and adulting and real life things and stressful things all the time, like we are forced to do, right? I feel like there's abundance here. You could be excelling in your career, at school, at work, or you're on the path to excelling, to having your dream life, that dream job, or becoming a millionaire, whatever you want to do. Abundance, attraction, success, it's all coming to you. It's in your hands, and you're returning back to something that you used to do, or reconnecting with yourself, or reconnecting with someone from your past. So there could be reconciliations here, new relationships, or forming and healing old relationships that once existed in the past. And this could even be a healing, reconnection with your relationship with yourself and your inner child. And once that happens, the world opens up to you even more. So this is so beautiful. I feel like you guys actually got one of the best readings, actually. But I feel like there's an abundance here. There's a balance and harmony coming into your life with your emotions, and also with your reality and what you see around you. And everything's at your fingertips. Everything is possible for you. Even when you're in a dark place, or you're feeling down or sad or upset, like, just know that, like, you can get yourself out of that. And you're always one decision away, one step away from a completely different life. And if you see and believe that, it's possible for you, okay? But overall, I feel really, really great energy for you guys. So if you are not in this place, or you're not feeling good, or you feel like, no, this is not true, I think it's really just in your head right now. You got to allow the access. You got to allow the energy to flow into you. Like, be open to it. Be open to receive, okay? Don't close yourself off from the world, or close yourself off from possibilities. So I feel here healing of relationships, friends, family, romantic partners, work, and abundance and success that's coming your way, or that you're going to be feeling really like, on top of the world. Maybe you're going to make a big purchase, or you feel very proud of yourself for how far you've come. Good energy for you guys. I'm happy for you. All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you is, I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. Dang. So this is someone's having some remorse, some regret. Maybe they messed up a good thing. They didn't take on or accept your offer, or they let you down or disappointed you, or they somehow messed things up between the two of you. Now they're feeling regretful about it, and they're like, I don't know how to fix this. I don't really know how to go back to. Maybe it's something you can't really fix, or it's like, how do you go back from that? It can be that kind of situation. So this person's kind of having regrets and maybe wishing that they did things differently with you. And maybe they'll say this to you, or they're just thinking this on their own. Okay? All right. And as your angel advice, it's about acceptance. So we see yourself and others through the eyes of angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. I love this. See yourself and others through the eyes of angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So accept who you are, accept others for who they are, and see the best in yourself so you can see the best in others as well. But always see the best in yourself, because that's who you really are. Okay? All right. So I feel like you are reaching and realizing your potential, and how limitless and infinite your potential really is. Okay? All right. So Sagittarius, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, or you found this helpful in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for being here, sharing your time with me. I appreciate it so much. I hope you're enjoying the weekly readings, and I'll come back for your March mid-monthly covering the second half of March. Okay? Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. How's your day? If you just want to say hi, I'm open to hear from you. All right, so take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye. All right, so now moving on to Capricorns. Hi Capricorn, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good, my Cappies. No cap. All right, so your first affirmation is, I am wise. I am wise. Please practice saying this out loud 3 times. I'm wise, I'm wise, I'm wise, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm intellectual. Yes, you are. Even if you feel like you don't have the answers, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna find the answer because I can figure it out. I'm smart, I got this. You are. Okay, so you're wise. Practice saying this. And if you feel, don't ever let anyone or anything make you feel dumb or like you don't know anything, because you're very wise and you have a lot of wisdom inside of you. Sometimes people underestimate you, or sometimes people will like play dumb or try to test you, but don't even play into their games. It just feels like here, like someone could have like made you feel like or try to make you feel dumb or make you feel like you're not smart, because that's how they really feel about themselves. But you're smart. Okay. All right. And then as your second affirmation is, I'm at peace in my life. I am at peace in my life. Practice saying that, I'm at peace in my life. And guys, I know, trust me, I know it's hard. Life is hard right now, and everything going on in the world, it's like, Lord, I don't know, it's hard to be positive, but practice saying this, I'm at peace in my life. And once you know that you're in charge of creating your own peace, when you have peace within, no one can touch you, no one can break you, because that is something internal that you're not depending on others or your surroundings or anyone else to have. But if you're at peace within, your surroundings are gonna reflect that eventually. So practice saying that, I'm at peace in my life. I'm at peace and I'm at peace in my life. Okay, all right. And that is your message from the universe. It's saying, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Listen to your heart and follow your gut. You know what's right. You know what's the right thing to do. So be honest with yourself. Always trust yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Follow your intuition. If usually you go right on this road, but your intuition is telling you, no, today go left, go left. You never know. Maybe you're going to see something, or it was saving you from an accident. Who knows? Always trust yourself. Follow your intuition. Okay? I can't tell you how many times, and I'm sure this probably happened to you, happened to everyone, where you're like, man, why did I listen to so-and-so? Like, I should have just done this. Like, why did I listen to you? Listen to yourself. Okay? All right. And then as your animal spirit message is coming from the mouse, and it's symbolizing adaptability and endurance. And the mouse is here to remind you that you don't know how strong you are. You are more powerful than you think. You are more powerful than you think. Think of a mouse, right? Who's scared of a mouse? Elephants. And elephants are so huge and majestic and beautiful. And like a mouse can like, make them squeal, right? So you might think, oh, I'm small and tiny and, you know, people can just squish me. No. You're stronger than you think, and you're wiser than you think. So don't let these pesky little haters or insignificant people get under your skin or make you feel differently about yourself. You're more powerful and stronger than you think. So don't let all the nonsense or nobodies affect you or make you think differently about yourself. Okay? All right. All right. And that is your crystal. We got Lemurian, and it's associated with the crown chakra. It improves the quality of life. Maybe that's something you've been wanting to work on, like your quality of life and your peace and just your life in general, right? And it helps also with an incredibly healing stone for the physical body after surgery or trauma, and helps those who struggle with PTSD, reduces pain and boosts your immune system as well. And an affirmation associated with Lemurian is, I'm connected to a divine source of information. I'm connected to a divine source of information. So this can be a crystal maybe you guys can check out and look into, or can resonate with you. All right, so Lemurian. Okay, so Capricorns, what is going on with you guys this time? All right, so for March 2022 Capricorns, I feel like there's going to be some important conversation, some important truth that is coming out, or that you are expressing, or some clarity that you need, or clarity that you're receiving that is long overdue. So there's going to be some kind of new beginning that probably comes from this to clear the air, because maybe there's been some conflict between you and someone else, or maybe some inner conflict with yourself. But I feel like there's been some misunderstandings, some maybe arguments or disputes, or just not being on the same page with someone. And this is the time when it's going to finally get cleared up, or you're deciding to be the bigger person, or speak up, or finally say, hey, this is not okay, this is bothering me, instead of keeping it to yourself. Or you're trying to find a solution to it and not let this bother you anymore, not let it become bigger than it has to be. So there could have been some misunderstandings, some arguments possibly, or you trying to clear the air and not have these misunderstandings become, much larger than they have to be. So it feels like an important conversation here. It could be a phone call, email, face to face. This could be involving an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be, could be any sign, but I do feel like this is going to be a month of like communication, expressing yourself, or trying to clear confusion, clear the air, not have any bad energy, or try your best to manage and make the best out of whatever's going on, right? Because sometimes we go to school or work with people that we don't exactly get along with or like, but we have to see them every day. So we got to try to like keep the peace in some way. You don't have to be besties with everybody, but it's good to keep the peace no matter what, especially if you have to see them every day. But I do feel like you're being the bigger person, and this is a long overdue maybe conversation that has needed to happen. Okay, so some truth maybe is coming out, or you're expressing yourself, or having a hard conversation. This could be a hard conversation, it'd be kind of a difficult conversation, but is very necessary. Okay, and you're gonna feel probably a lot better after you speak your truth, or after you let it all out. Okay, all right. And what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, this is your love message, is I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So this is probably someone who disappointed you, maybe hurt you, lied to you, cheated on you, or whatever the case is. They feel bad. They feel some remorse for what happened, or how they treated you, or how they let things go by, or how they made you feel. And they know that you're a good person. They know that you didn't deserve that. So they're feeling bad about it. Maybe this is something they're going to express to you, going to say to you, or this is just them reflecting and thinking about this. But I do feel like there is a sense of like remorse here, and that they've been reflecting and just like, man, like I probably shouldn't have done that. Like I wish I would have acted differently, or not treated Capricorn that way. Like they were a good person. Like I shouldn't have done that to them. Okay. All right. And then as your angel advice, it's coming from Cupid. So what is Cupid saying? We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Wow. So I feel like love is going to be coming your way. If it's not in your life already, you just got to be open to receive it. And you never know when love can strike, or when love can come. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be love with a friendship, you know, just loving your friend so much, or your family member, or your pet, or life, your environment, or you learning to love yourself a lot more, which I think is probably the most important relationship we can have, right? With ourselves. All right, so Capricorns, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, sharing your time with me. I appreciate it so much. I hope you're enjoying the weekly readings, and then I'll come back for your March mid-monthly, covering the second half of March. All right, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, how your day's going. If you just want to say hi, I appreciate you. All right, take care. Send you lots of love. All right, so last but not least, my Aquarius, my baby aquas, or aqua babies, like I call Nala here. All right, she's like, don't bother me. All right, so Aquarius, your first affirmation is I am manifesting. I am manifesting. So please practice saying this out loud if you can 3 times in the morning as you wake up, and the night before you go to bed. I'm manifesting. I am the manifester of my life, and I'm the creator of my destiny. Practice saying that, okay? And then your second affirmation is everything I need is within me. Everything I need is within me. Literally everything that you need. You're not missing, you're not lacking of anything. You have everything you need inside of you to create the life that you want, to do what you want, to be who you want to be, and achieve what you want to achieve. Okay, so practice saying that I have everything I need within me. Everything that I need is inside of me. I don't need anything external to bring out the best. All the best that I can offer is inside of me already. I just gotta discover it. You just gotta discover it and pull it out, okay? By the way, I hope your birthday season went okay, or I hope you got to celebrate or do something nice for yourself. And happy belated birthday to you guys, okay? All right, so your message from the universe is soon, soon. You will receive your answer very soon. Listen to your intuition and notice the synchronicities around you. Very soon, something is coming up. Maybe you're gonna hear from someone, or you get a notification, or receive news back from something. Something you've been waiting on is coming very, very soon. Okay, maybe it's your Amazon package or something, I don't know, or mail. All right, and then your animal spirit message is coming from the elephant, symbolizing good luck and wisdom. And the elephant is here to remind you that good things are coming. Don't let anything get in the way of your goals. Good things are coming. Don't let anything get in the way of your goals. Beautiful. So good things are coming. Be open, be optimistic. Don't let anything get in between you and your goals and what you want to achieve, okay? All right, and then as your crystal, you guys got malachite or malachite. I'm not sure how you say it. I'm sure one of you will correct me. Malachite, one of those. It's associated with the heart chakra. It heals emotional abuse, especially from childhood. It encourages healthy relationships based on love and compassion and not need. Boosts the immune system and eliminates infections and sinus blockages, and helps overcome fears of flying. Do any of you guys have fear of flying? I love the fear. I love the feeling of flying, just like feels like you're in the air. Let me know if you guys are afraid of flying or if you love the feeling. Okay, and an affirmation associated with malachite is, I welcome positive transformation in my life. I welcome positive transformation in my life. Beautiful. So that could be a crystal maybe you guys can check out or look into. Maybe you'll resonate with it, or you can just learn something new. Okay, all right, so Aquarians, my aqua babies, what is going on with you guys this month? Okay, so what is going on here? So there is an offer coming through, or there is an offer for a new beginning, and I think this is with love or a relationship, although it doesn't have to be. It could be any kind of offer, but this is an offer that's coming in that is giving you the opportunity, or bringing you the opportunity for a new beginning. But there's a but with this, because it feels like I think you know, or you feel like something's off about it. Like it doesn't feel exactly right, or it doesn't feel genuine, or it doesn't feel like it's like what you wanted, but not what you wanted at the same time. Because this offer, or this expression of love, or someone wanting to be with you, could be coming from someone who once hurt you or once cheated on you, or maybe this is someone who is in a relationship. They're still with someone, or they're still dealing with a divorce or separation, and they're not really, they have some baggage. They're not exactly available 100%. So you're like, well, I like you, but you're still with someone, or you're still dealing with stuff. And so it's like your offer is cool, but it's like, you can't give me your all because you're still mixed up with some other things, or maybe they're in a messy situation. You know, I know it's complicated for a lot of people, but it feels like, I want this, but I don't know if I can have this. So I don't know if I can accept your offer, because it's not, I don't feel right taking it. It doesn't feel right in my spirit. It feels like I'm doing something bad, or it feels like I would be going against my own integrity or morals or values. Or maybe this person's like, oh, it's okay, like I won't tell anyone, like I won't tell them, she won't know, he won't know, like I really like you. And you're like, I'm flattered, but that's not what I want to do. I don't feel right about it. So someone could be proposing something to you, or want to be with you, or want to take you out, or wants to start a relationship with you, or just expressing themselves to you. But maybe this person's in a relationship, or they're not exactly available, or they're still married, or this is someone who you know has a history of playing around, or has cheated before, or is a liar. And you're like, I don't know if I can trust this person. Like, you've lied before, you've done other things, and like I don't know, you were hitting on me when you were still with someone else, and that kind of makes me feel like I can't trust you, you know? So there's some weird energy here, and hopefully it's not you guys doing that. I hope not, but there's some kind of energy there where like there's some offer, some kind of new beginning, but this offer doesn't feel exactly right for you, or doesn't feel right because you're just either, I don't know if I can trust this person, or they've already done things in the past, or they're still in a messy situation. It's like, I don't know if I want to be a part of that. Like, I don't know if I want drama, or I want that kind of headache in my life. Like, I don't know. It's like, I like them, but they come with a lot of drama and messiness, and I don't know, I feel like I should save myself from the headache, save myself from the stress. So, yeah, it's like good and bad. So kind of bittersweet. And I feel like also maybe if you're in a connection already, or if you're with someone, there could have been some fears and doubts and some miscommunication that was, you know, it was kind of becoming a little bit difficult for you guys to overcome, but maybe you're going to be starting fresh again, or you're going to be overcoming these miscommunications or arguments or fears or insecurities. So this could also be you're in a relationship or you're with someone and there was a lot of fears and insecurities from your past or from their past that were kind of prohibiting from you guys opening up and going deeper with each other, but you're going to be moving past that. Okay, so it depends on your situation and who this is for, but some of you are receiving offers, but from people or someone that's still not available. And if you're in a relationship, I feel like you're moving past and overcoming insecurities and fears and doubts, and you're learning to just be more open and talk about feelings instead of misinterpreting and assuming things, instead of just like actually just feel each other instead of just talking and getting lost in like the past or like, my own insecurities and stuff like that. So moving on from the past. So be careful, Aquarius. Just be a little bit careful, but also communicate, talk to your person, and just be honest with yourself. Don't do anything if it doesn't feel right in your soul. If you feel like you have to compromise your integrity, your values, don't do it. Okay. All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, my heart is telling me just do it. My heart is telling me just do it. Oh man. So I feel like this could be what that person is telling you. Like, no, it's okay. Like, my heart is for you, like, I like you, like, I'm leaving this person or I'm not with them or whatever the case is. They're like, no, I just want to, like, my heart is being pulled towards you. You're like, okay, but I don't know. So someone may be saying this to you, or just really trying to get into your good graces, or I don't know, get on your good side, and their heart is telling them just do it, but you're like, I don't know if this is right for me. So if you're having some doubts, you're just like, ugh, you're not exactly sure, that maybe is your body, your intuition telling you like, let's think this through. Maybe this isn't right. Okay. All right. And then as your angel advice, it's about perfect timing. Now is a perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So everything is happening in divine timing, in perfect timing. Just trust and believe. And it's all going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. So yeah, there's good and some pros and cons for this month for you guys. Just be mindful, be smart, and don't do anything that doesn't feel right for you. Okay. Whew. All right, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, watching, sharing your time with me. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this or how your day is going. If you just want to say hello, I appreciate you regardless. I hope you're enjoying the weeklies and the monthlies, and I'll be coming back for your March mid-monthly, covering the second half of March within a few weeks. Okay. So take care, you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And as always, send you lots of love. All right. Take care. Bye.